everyone, welcome to more of Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition. We're going to be trying to find out more secrets about what the new endings are. New content! That's for the new Deluxe Edition, maybe.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Let's do this! I can't commit suicide yet. Oh, this new content! I unlocked it! I don't know how, but I unlocked it!
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Whoa.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yeah.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go.
There you go.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Joker?
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I could jump? Jumps for mating. Oh shit. I could jump in this game. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Maybe I should have been saving these jumps for future endings? I would leave at 7, maybe? Go leave at 7.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Oh no, narrator. This is the first time me playing this.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
I mean,
if this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new...
That's it?
Are you serious?
You've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fanbase rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I don't think the new content likes our decision, my friend. Narrator, help! Narrator, talk to me, please. Help! Can I jump?
Stanley!
Yeah.
Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
What's up, bud? Tell me. Yeah, what's up? Up! Oof. What happened? Oh, I fell.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
I'm also curious about what happens if you ignore the narrator. But for right now, let's see what he has to offer. This is the deluxe version. Why did we get into Skyrim? No, this is Elden Ring. What the fuck? I'm losing frames like crazy. Oh, good heavens. I'm just gonna aim down and just...
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Sorry about the frame rate. I don't know why my game is like taking a shit right now.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Wasn't this a Gmod mod before anything else happened here? Well, I don't... 5 years. That's what I'm trying to get! On the other game, I swear to God, I almost got that. That's why I haven't played Stanley Parable for so long. This is the Gmod part. This is the part where he died and she found his body. It's definitely Gmod. Amazing.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created.
Wow!
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Oh my God! The serious room! I don't even want to tell anyone, but people that played this game, they know how to get to this room. They know how to get to this room. That's awesome.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the Memory Zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Dude.
Oh no.
Steam?
Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I don't know. I'm not gonna... I didn't judge this place. I hope it's not... Oh, no!
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Don't listen to Steam comments. Comments are just... It's like Reddit. Basically, Steam comments are like Reddits, okay? Game, don't take it to heart.
What's this one got to say?
Cookie.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
I don't want a skip button. I don't want to skip button. I like your charismatic voice. Why are people so judgmental? Why are
And
you so...
here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. Blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, no, until 245.
I don't know if these comments are true when it comes down to the game, but that's one character saying this stuff. Don't like it? Don't play it.
So on and so forth, until inevitably we all... Oh, you're back, you see? You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there... Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Oh my God.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room.
Oh boy.
Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh.
Or 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right?
No.
Me talking and you saying nothing.
No.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction.
Yeah.
I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah.
You can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such coldness.
Oh my god, this hits different. This is like me jumping off the stupid staircase, but worse.
Come. Let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
Sure. Alright, I think silence is enough. Let's see what happens.
Oh, hello. It's
Hey.
you. You're here again. Welcome.
Yeah.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Hey, bro. I'm good.
Bro, you okay?
I'm good, bro. You geeking, bro. I'm good.
Bro.
Bro, get hold of me. I'm good, bro.
Bro. Are you crying, bro?
No, bro. I'm good, bro. I swear to God.
In
My
one place
God.
not move for one entire year. Let me
What?
describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced
The
my
clock
entire
stopped
life.
ticking.
All of them collapsed down into a single instant.
The
In that
battery's
instant,
off.
I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid, as I do, that perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well. Perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now, and I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
You want me to reset the game for you? Narrator? Oh man, I hope he's okay. How long have I been out? How long have I been frozen? Dude, skip buttons are shit, dude. There's an irritating smoke alarm going off, but there's no fire happening unless there's a toxic gas going in here. Probably methane. Oh boy.
But they didn't understand that
Whoa!
the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. Without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. The end is never the end, is
Whoa.
never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is
Narrator's
the
going
end,
crazy.
is never the end, is
I don't know
never
how
the
many
end,
years I've
is
been
never
gone.
the end, is never the end, is
Narrator,
never the end,
snap
is never
out of
the
it!
end.
Oh, good heavens. Are we pulling off a fucking Portal 2 where I'm just in a coma? I hope I don't get crushed. Let's see what happens. That looks beautiful. This right here looks like a masterpiece. Man, this is beautiful. I don't know why. Why is this so beautiful? Maybe because I'm going insane. I want him to talk to me. I want him to acknowledge me. I crave it now because I'm missing him. Let's see what happens. My God. Oh, and now we're back. What the fuck is outside? How long have I been out? Is this like the end of the world? I saw beautiful, I saw beauty, I saw growth. I want to make a campaign. Never have a skip button in the game anymore. What the fuck is this? Oh, the skip button's down. Ha! Fuck you, stupid demon. You fucking daikini. It is the end of the world. The narrator might have been dead for like 300 years ago. 3 million years ago. How long? How much weed did I take? I can't click escape. I can't go further or back. Oh, we're loading. Oh, even better. Yes? We're good? Narrator, are you back? Please talk to me, my friend.
Stanley had never seen the office
Oh, good heavens.
Of
Oh my God. I've never felt so alone. Just having someone that you hear all the time go insane. Just baffling. Why is the door open? New content. This is not good. If you put me through that stressful situation again, I'm going to destroy your fucking bloodline.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes,
okay.
I have something very exciting to show you. You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
Yeah.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Yeah, I get to talk to you.
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Are they gonna make another game? Is this another game on top of a game, or is this just a game?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah.
What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Okay, let's see what you have. It's going to be more innovative. I swear to, I looked over here for a split second. I thought that said Netflix. I just saw the NE, and I immediately thought it was Netflix. New features. Man, they're really hyping this up. Hi. That looks cool.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Sure, if you insist. I don't know what new features you have in store. Jump circle. Infinity hole. Please no screenshot. What if I do to the red, the new orange? Oh right, the brown was orange. Oh, new office. What?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
I meant to go back.
The first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Creature.
Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Okay.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Jim.
Oh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Of course.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
No screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest,
Whoa.
I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I'm gonna go for this.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday
No!
it is.
No, I specifically said whatever. No.
Actually, maybe I should have gone with no.
No,
I've made my decision. We're moving on.
No, don't.
Come now. You've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
I'm gonna take screenshots because you told me not to. NFT. Ha. Achievements. Let's see what I get here. Free achievements. Pull the lever, receive your new achievements. No more steps. It just works.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well,
Yeah.
I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel.
Infinite hole. I'm not throwing myself into an infinite hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Here we go.
Ah, Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines.
Oh.
And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
It's awesome. Yay! Yay! Well, when I was 6. Oh, sweet.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game.
I know, right?
And then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic. A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
Okay, what is it?
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
This is a bucket.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.
A sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your
The
heart.
bucket!
True.
I'm TF2!
As you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. The bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Oh, I have here a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No! Jesus!
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort,
Bucket!
even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Got a bucket. That's sweet. Must be something I could do with said bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
It is! It has to be from TF... that one cutscene from TF2. Off to the infinity hole, I guess. Ow!
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top and we can continue onward. Great! Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever. There really are so many other fascinating exhibits that I've prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much like to show you some more of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again, so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you, I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know, I told you the hole was infinite, but come on! Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's you who likes falling too much. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
I didn't say anything.
We just put all this
I didn't say anything.
And agree to just call the hole mostly infinite.
I'm surprised I didn't die.
For you,
do I have gravity
boots
boots on?
And press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
I want to jump again.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
Yes!
A normal
in the
person
holes.
would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
Yes.
I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow, okay, yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
It's changing.
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
You and I. Okay.
Well, there it is.
Whoa!
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation.
Can you
it
please
was
give
working
me...
just a moment ago.
Can
Try
you
it
let me
again.
jump?
Still nothing?
Nothing.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm
What?
out. Goodbye, Stanley.
No.
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone.
No.
You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
No.
I hope you and the whole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Ow. Ow. I don't know what... Whoa, okay. Oh. Whoa. Where are we going? Okay, we're just descending. Wow, this game doesn't cease to amaze me. Wow. I thought that would be it, and then it would reset it. No, I have a bucket and I'm going down a hole. Yes. I'm God. You have to change your... Oh! Oh! Stanley! Yes! More!
My head's stronger.
What the What is happening? Change yourself? No way, what the heck? I can change myself. I'm upside down. I'm upside down. I am cartoon. What? Error!
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley!
What?
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
That was
But we
cool
can't have that,
animated, Stanley.
Because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
No. Oh, it just loaded. Oh, no. Oh, I'm back. Oh, okay,
Here
cool.
we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
All right, bud. I think we had enough of this. Let's see what happens.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yes.
Ready to move on now?
Yes. Ooh, briefcase.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. Oh. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay, are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
What the hell is that, Bucket?
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
The Stanley Parable 2! Oh, okay. I'm gonna end this video right now.